Sound check. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday with Sarah May. I am your host, Sarah May. I am an energy healer, life coach, and the founder and instructor of Empowered Empaths Academy. And it is my goal to help as many people as possible wake up to their most authentic self and start to live the life of their dreams based in unconditional love and filled with lasting happiness. As part of this mission, every week I go live in an episode of Wisdom Wednesday to share some of my wisdom with you. If you've ever wondered what energy healing was, why you need to get it, or how it works, you're going to want to stick around for today's episode of Wisdom Wednesday. Thank you so much for being here today. If you are here live, I would love for you to say hello in the comments below. I always love to know who is here with me. Today, we are talking about a subject that is very near and dear to my heart. We are talking about energy healing. Energy healing is what got me started on my healing journey. When I began my healing journey almost 20 years ago, I was a hurt and traumatized soul, and I was ready for better. My body was exhausted. I was severely depressed. I slept 13 hours a day to be awake for 8. I was in constant pain, and I even broke out from in hives from stress. This was one of the lowest points of my life, and during it, there was a moment when I wondered out of nowhere, what if my chakras are off balance? I didn't even know what a chakra was. But this question, this soul whisper, was the beginning of my healing and my healer journey. Soon after, I was given a vision when I was driving, and I was led to a healer who, within 2 months, completely changed my energetic makeup. I was a completely different person. I was somebody who was able to function and ready to awaken. Energy healing took me from sick, tired, and depressed to balanced, clear thinking, and hopeful. And this happened faster than my healer had ever seen. And when she saw that, she knew that I too was a healer. And that is when I signed up for my first Reiki attunement. So you can see why Reiki and energy healing is so near and dear to my heart, because it had such a profound change on my life. And it really changed the entire direction of my life, because it is what got me started on my spiritual journey, which is really the focus of my life and my career at this time. So let's get into the what, why, and how of energy healing. First, let's talk about what is energy healing. Well, first of all, what it's not is new. Energy healing is not new by any means. Energy healing has been around as long as we have history and record of anything. The laying on of hands has always been a powerful way to heal others. And you see this type of healing in Asian medicine, you see it in Chinese medicine, you see it in Ayurvedic medicine, you see it in Native American medicine and Aborigine medicine. Everywhere that there is an ancient medicine, there is a type of energy healing. So the first thing that energy healing is, it is ancient. It's ancient and it's old and it's been around for the longest time. It is the process of energetically manipulating somebody's frequency in a way to help them heal. We all have an energetic body, just like we have a physical body. And this energetic body has 7 main chakra centers that process our energy. Ideally, our energy is flowing smoothly through these centers, but that's not always the case. These centers can get blocked, and they can get unbalanced and unaligned, which causes the energy not to be able to flow as smoothly. So what an energy healer does is an energy healer uses frequency to rebalance the energy centers of another. It really all starts with vibration and frequency, and the understanding that we are all vibration. We're just a whole bunch of frequencies squished together to make this wonderful human form. And Nikola Tesla said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. We are energy, frequency, and vibration. And sometimes this energy, frequency, or vibration can get thrown off. It can get dysregulated. What an energy healer does is they use their frequency, they use their vibration to rebalance and clear your vibration, allowing the energetic body to flow once again. Today, I'm going to focus mostly on Reiki. Reiki is, like I said, my first love, my first energy modality. Almost 20 years later, I'm attuned to over 38 different frequencies of energy healing, but Reiki is really where it all began. It's also the energy healing that I refer to as Googleable. You can look up Reiki on Google and find a lot of research and studies on how effective it is and how widely it is used throughout the world. It is even used in hospitals, especially in Europe. If somebody is really curious about energy healing, I'll often tell them to start by Googling Reiki. Reiki, the word broken down, means universal life energy. Rei meaning universal and Ki meaning life energy. And this definition I got from the Oxford Dictionary, which I love, because for a Reiki practitioner, that's our whole definition, is universal life energy, right? I love this Oxford Dictionary definition too, because it really encompasses what happens. And it says a healing technique based on the principle that the therapist can channel energy into the patient by means of touch to activate the natural healing process of the patient's body and restore physical and emotional well-being. And this really is a wonderful definition because it focuses on the fact that what the healer is doing is they're opening up and activating your natural processes. Your body, your energetic body, your physical body is so smart and knows exactly how to heal itself. It's just sometimes things get in the way. And what an energy healer is doing is removing those blocks so your body, your physical body, your energetic body can do for you exactly what it knows how to do. Remember, your body is so smart, it grew you from just a couple of cells into the person that you are today. It's incredible what your body can do. There is no limit to the healing potential of your body. So all you need is that clearing and that balancing to allow you to do it on your own. So why would you want to get this done? Why does this happen? Why do you get blocked? Like I said, if your body, if your energetic body, if your physical body is smart, knows how to heal itself, why do we get all clogged up and off balance like this? Well, a big part of it is emotions that aren't allowed to move through the body. Emotions are supposed to be something that we experience, not something that we hold on to. A way that Joe Dispenza breaks down the word emotion is emotion, making it energy in motion. Our goal is to have an emotion when it comes, move through us, give it us the wisdom and knowledge that we need, the experience that we need, and then go on. We're not supposed to hold it within the body, but so many of us haven't been taught how to allow this to happen. So many of us naturally just shove these things away. And these emotions, when they're not processed, can get stuck in the body. In addition to that, anytime something traumatic happens, it affects the energetic body and can throw the energetic body off. We can also, if you're an empath, if you're in my group, Empath Awakening, if you're called to this kind of programming, then there's a good chance that you're an empath and you actually pick up energy from others. And that energy can also get in your energetic field and clog up the process. So that's how we get blocked up to make it to where we need that. Now, why would you want to get an energy session? Well, you're going to feel amazing. Like I said, energy work did so much for me. It changed my physical, mental, and emotional health absolutely completely. The things that my clients tend to come in for is they're feeling stressed, they're feeling depressed, they might be physically exhausted, they often have a physical issue that is really lingering and not clearing up. It's not being helped any other way. You might also be mentally or emotionally exhausted or overwhelmed. Also, a feeling of disconnection can really indicate that you need to get yourself some Reiki session and get your energy flowing and connected to the universe. If you're not feeling connected to yourself, if you're not feeling connected to the universe, then there's a good chance we need to get you grounded and reconnected to your own energy body and to above and below. Sometimes you can even be out of your body. When I initially met my first healer, I was completely out of my body. I was 2 chakras above. I wasn't in my body at all. I was nowhere near grounded. Before you get a Reiki session, these can be a lot of the symptoms you have. Afterwards, you're going to feel relaxed, recharged, aligned. You're going to feel more in your body and in your life. It's an absolutely beautiful thing. I always say that I'm going to get myself shined up when I go for a Reiki treatment. So how do I do it? How do I do it? How does it work? How does this whole thing happen? Right? So the how of how I do it, as I said, Reiki, energy frequencies. These are frequencies that are in the universe. It's universal life force energy. We all have access to it. We're just not necessarily tapped into it. I have been attuned by other Reiki masters to open up my energetic body directly into this universal life force energy. This energy channels through my body and out of my hands, and I am able to use this energy to manipulate and clear the energy of others. This is an amazing thing that can be done in person or remotely. The majority of the sessions that I do are actually done remotely, and I often find remote sessions to be more powerful than in-person sessions, as I'm easily able to go to other dimensions and get into a deep meditative state doing that deeper work. Reiki starts with clearing chakras and aligning the energetic body, but as you go deeper into Reiki healing, you're able to do things like inner child healing, past life healing, soul retrieval. There are so many things that can come up as we start to do our inner work energetically. So it really is a very powerful process. And there's a lot of different ways that it can be done. How does it feel? How does it feel to get a Reiki session? Now, if you're on here live and you've got a Reiki session with me, if you're watching the replay and have a Reiki session with me, or anyone, not even with me, go ahead and comment below how that felt for you. For me, it feels freeing. I feel grounded. I feel like I feel more in my body and grounded, but at the same time, I feel lighter. Like it always feels when I need a Reiki session, when I'm feeling it, it's like there's a heavy coat on me that I need taken off so I can run freely through my life and enjoy the world. And a Reiki healing really feels light and energetic. It's can be very relaxing. The number one feedback that I receive from clients is, oh, I feel so relaxed. And it's not uncommon for people to fall asleep during Reiki sessions. This is one of the reasons that my evening nighttime sessions are so popular, because people really enjoy getting a remote session that they fall asleep to, and then they wake up just feeling amazing. Checking the comments, it feels like all of the stresses and the sludge that has built up inside of me has been freed and released. I feel freed and refreshed. Yes. Yes, that's perfect. That is a perfect explanation of how it feels to get a Reiki session. Thank you so much, Hayes, for sharing. I really appreciate that. So, yes, all that stress, all that sludge that's built up inside of you, all those emotions you didn't process, all those other people's energies that you're holding on to for some reason, that gets cleared out and you get to release it and feel free and refreshed. It's a really beautiful thing. So now you might be wondering, well, how do I get that done? How do I book a session? That sounds really great. So if you want to book a session with me, you can go on my website, www.healingwithsarahmay.com, to book your remote session. Remote sessions are the number one way that I do sessions, and I do sessions for clients all over the world, which is a super magical and powerful thing to do. If you are in my local area, if you are near or able to get to Hinsdale, Illinois, you can also book an in-person session with me. I work in person inside of National Lymphatic Center in Hinsdale, Illinois, and this is the only place that you can currently get an in-person session with me. Both of those options are available in and accessible through my link tree. You can find the link in bio if you are interested in doing that. And of course, with it being a new year, of course, I have an amazing special for you. My New Year special is a 4 Seasons 4-pack. Another question that I'm often asked is, well, how often do I need a Reiki session? And it's really up to you what's going on with you and how you're feeling. But if I were to have to answer, like, what should everyone do? I would absolutely say get a Reiki session done every time the season changes. Start with 4 times a year and then go from there according to how you feel and what you're going on and what's going on your path in your journey. We go through major physical, mental, and emotional shifts with every season. We are not exempt from the seasons because we're people. We are just like the trees and the plants and the weather. We go through changes. And sometimes these shifts can be difficult. So it is really, really helpful to start off the new season by releasing everything from the old season, recalibrating to the new season, and getting ready to move forward. So for this reason, I created a 4 seasons 4-pack. This is for remote healing sessions booked through my website. And it is only $444 to get a 4-pack of sessions to use throughout the year. No, you don't have to use them every 3 months, but that is my intention with this special. So if you want to set yourself up to make sure that you have a year of balance, that you're checking in and getting things aligned and not waiting until they're crazy imbalanced, right? So 20 years ago when I got my first energy healing session, I had a laundry list of things that I needed adjusting to, but my list is not that long anymore. I like to stay on top of it with regular sessions. Or the second I notice something is starting to get off of balance and I'm not able to balance myself, I'll go and I'll have one of my healers that I go to balance that for me. So I can stay in balance. So this is my recommendation for everybody. If you wanted a blanket recommendation for everybody, start with getting one seasonally. And I have this beautiful, beautiful package ready for you to do this. What's included in a Soul RX healing session? You get a 60-minute Reiki healing session followed up by a written report or a 15-minute phone consultation to go over the session, what I discovered in the session, and what advice I have for you moving forward. Also, if we do get to those deeper levels where I'm seeing things like past lives, or doing inner child work or soul retrieval, I will absolutely inform you of all the work that you were ready to do and was done during your session. Thank you guys so much for being here for this episode of Wisdom Wednesday. If you're wanting to work with me, once again, you can book with me at www.healingwithsarahmay.com. Once again, I am here every week with another episode of Wisdom Wednesday. These episodes can be found in the Empath Awakening Facebook group and now on YouTube. So if you have a friend or a family member that you think needs to learn about Reiki or any other thing that I talk about on this channel, you can absolutely hook them up for my YouTube. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you doing this work. When we do this work, we raise our vibration. And when we raise our vibration, we raise the vibration of everybody around us and the entire collective as a whole. This is the most sacred work that you can do, not only for yourself, but for the entire planet and all of humanity. Thank you so much for doing this work. The light in me acknowledges the light in you. And so I say, namaste. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here.